we enjoyed it. As a member of the media, I just wanted to share with you a private conversation that I had many years ago with the late Representative Joe Neal and the late Dr. Lonnie Randolph. And it bears weight to this meeting here when Ovita said this. You don't know, a lot of people know me from media. I've done national stuff with voter registration. Beyond media, my passion has always been voter registration. That's how I got into media, and that's why Representative Joe Neal brought me to the State House. He brought me to work with Al Sharpton on his first presidential campaign and to do voter registration. I had lunch with Dr. Randolph and Representative Neal, and I'll never forget what they said and a lot of things that they talked about in this meeting. But one of them, what Representative Neal was saying, that the black church has the power to fix everything in that ails the black community. And how do we do that? And Dr. Randolph offered a counterpoint that was striking, and it pales to day when Ovita put the power of the black church, the power, economic power, when you count up all the black churches, the massive land that we hold, black churches. We have black churches that own malls, buy malls, restaurants, credit unions. That is power that we have. And Rep. Neal was saying we need to bring that together. Y'all need to come together. And Dr. Randolph said that, you know, the problem with getting them together, the first question was going to be, who gonna be in charge?
That's right.
And what he says, if you go to the black church, we've got cemeteries, we got graveyards, we've got funeral homes, we got you covered when you leave here. Where the grocery stores, you know, where the hospitals, you know, and what they were telling me and what they were reminding me of and what Joe was saying is to make sure when you're doing your voter registration that you're innovating, that you're bringing young people in, and that you are making sure that you are staying current with what's going on. Donald Trump's administration, his technology and social media team far outpaces anything we've got. And it's imperative to the churches that you also, who's at the table, you've got to get more young people. And I say this when I sit down, because like me, I grew up, Dr. Randolph was asking me to be a member of the NAACP, and I said, no, I'm too radical. I want to be more like Nelson Rivers. And that we look up to a lot of you guys. We grew up listening to his exploits. And that's one of the reasons, the importance of bringing young people. And I'll share this. I was on Hillary Clinton's first campaign, and a young man came in the door, and I met him and wanted to be hired. And he still had, classes were still going on. That young man impressed me. And I said, and they said, well, don't hire him because you ain't got time. I said, that young man got it together, he gonna be somebody. And I said, you know what? I don't care if you're still in school, I'ma hire you, just don't pick up your phone at 9 o'clock. Because when I saw that young man, I knew then what he was capable of, just something about him. That young man was Antoine Seawright. And so what I'm saying to you, when I look at Dr. Nelson B. Rivers, you don't know who you are impressing or who are looking up to you as a role model. Bring these young people into this voter registration program, because they are the next leaders. I'm gonna sit down.
So the